44 touchdown passes last year, a new SEC record set by Drew Lock. And the run goes no. 83 career touchdown passes. He's thrown for over 10,000 yards. And Lock's going to keep it here. He's going to show you a little bit of athleticism as Lock.
Backside in and pulling in for a big gain.
They'll go tempo. Quick snap. Fade pass. A little bit of contact.
Fox has been very good in their absence.
3 tight ends set. Missouri going power and powering his way in this one. And Drew Lock and company will try to further take advantage here. Crockett the lone back. Lock will flare one out to him in the flat. Pretty good pursuit there.
Mario Crockett, a big part of what they do offensively. Multiple backs in this offense.
Lock missiles one to Knox. And here's the talented freshman who they love. Shock when
Knox is a big surprise for them, and they just rave about what he can be in the coming years for Missouri.
41 yards for Knox. Lock in a rhythm now. Game for Mizzou. Haven't heard from their tight ends yet. Okue Bunam is one of the top tight ends in America. Lock keeping it himself, another quarterback keeper, and then powering ahead right near the sticks. Drew Lock
there. Interesting that he does it. I'm sure they don't want him doing too much of that, but you love that toughness. And
gaping hole left side, and it
will have to get better at, but he has all the tools to play on Sunday.
Tyler Beatty, the freshman running back, into the game for Mizzou as it's slung out.
Receivers out there that he's working with.
And 2nd and 6. Lock with all kinds of time, but nobody is open, and he will just this a block punt, a pick 6. 4-man rush. Lock cocks and fires and through the
stick for your team. See if you can handle coming off that big win and to play consistently 2 weeks in a row.
See how Missouri handles a little bit of pressure for the first time in this game. A couple of
series here for Drew Lock and his Missouri offense.
Now keep it on the ground on 2nd down.
To get these 2-3 yards that they need. Won't shy away from this competition or this style that Missouri brings.
They go back to their money man at quarterback Drew Lock.
Last 2 series, Missouri has not found rhythm offensively, throwing the football or running the football.
And not much there again.
Like pressure.
Showing blitz, here it comes. Lock with time, throws, complete.
Really good Alabama defense, but big 4th down here.
Offense back on the field for Missouri. Lock rolling out. Lock looking downfield and completes it.
It's a great job of creating and getting that 1st down.
Pretty good job by Johnson to reel it in too. Wide open man is the tight end over the middle, and it's a foot race. 58 yards. Takeaways, and now already 2 interceptions in this game.
Yeah, that's one of the major emphasis that Coach Odom talked about.
Lock with time, showing off the deep ball, right on target at the 5, and a touchdown. I was going to say those are video game numbers. I couldn't even do that in Madden.
You talk about a robot, but sometimes a robot malfunctions too, but he does not malfunction.
I mean, even in my
sure, and Missouri, as we saw on the stat line, last 2 plays, 119 yards, have done a great job, and see Drew Lock getting outside the pocket there.
The question of that Alabama game is there's a big hole up the middle, and there goes Roundtree. 1 man to beat, and an ankle tackle to save. Near the 5.
And here's the last run play. Look at the hole. Look at him get up to that 2nd level, and nobody even touches him. Great job of the guard getting up on that linebacker, creating that crease, and Roundtree hitting it northly downhill. And give credit to his offensive line for creating those creases for Roundtree.
That time,
they said, hey, I can do it as well.
They plucked Roundtree out of Raleigh, North Carolina. Lock, end zone. He's probably saying, I could use a little help here, Coach. No help needed on this run. Air drums and air guitar, I'm your guy. Let's see what Mizzou can do with 2:41 remaining here in the 1st half. Lock on a rollout, goes underneath, and for 12, 183 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks. Lasers this one complete.
Momentums for both sides.
I saw some of the Missouri basketball team last night at dinner. I believe they
in here. He needs to be more efficient. He's definitely done that, taking care of the football, and made great decisions when throwing it.
Incredibly talented defensive lineman, racking up some amazing sack totals back then.
A home run threat for him, but very versatile player for him out the backfield.
Blitz coming. Locke settles in, hits an open man at the 25. A foot race for the tight end. There's that.
About giving up explosive plays can't happen. And then offensively, guys, they're going to have to do it without Darrell Henderson again.
Tough blow for Memphis. For those that just joined us, the nation's working on the bite, getting treatment. But it looks like he is done. And we'll not see any more.
I think losing him takes a lot of steam, not just out of your offense, but on your defense as well.
Wow, Missouri. And you see quickly, no huddle, tempo, trying to keep Memphis off balance. Little jet sweep here. And some nifty running here.
I'm out.
Roundtree, the lone back. And they'll fake it to him.
Field, and you can see that comfort level has really grown and looks really, really good today.
4 in the pattern for Locke, including a wide open target at the 28-yard line. Rashad Floyd, number 17. And the play goes for 17 yards. Locke. And not on the same net.
When he's lost some of his key playmakers, like an Emmanuel Hall.
Snaps a streak of 12 straight completions for Locke. Blitz coming. Locke over the middle. Lasers another one in there.
Part of his progression.
He's been pretty flawless so far in this game today. Locke in the pocket. That one for an upset. Played Notre Dame close. Have had a couple of close games in SEC competition. Maybe this is the night they pull.
It was all on Terry Wilson, and they couldn't get it done. So hopefully he turns that around.
Got to stack the box, right? Yeah. Vanderbilt. Make him beat you. Penalty flags all over the place.
From a big-time throw and catch from Albert O.
2nd down and 20 for Locke. Settles in, rifles one over the middle, complete. And there's Jonathan Johnson on the reception. Missouri.
Like it. I'm all for changing up every now and then.
Locke. And that's what you were
telling him to get rid of the football. And his feet got a little antsy and it got a little off whack, so he was a little incomplete on the pass.
Draw plays straight up the gut.
The ball's probably going to be in his hands, and he got tons of off coverage. He just finds out which one is the guy he likes most.
Mizzou 2 for 6 on 3rd down. And a great. And a Locke that time on an intermediate route. More touchdown passes, and he'll tie names the likes of Tim Tebow, Chris Leak.
The action which we've seen already with Albert O getting open for a big touchdown early in the ball game, but this is an offense that they came in and wanted to be more balanced.
One of the things that you like is on 1st down, Locke. There it is, Albert O, and oh my, touchdown.
Quarterback, we just haven't been able to get him on the ground, but today they've been able to sack him 3 times, and Brady White.
Big run here for Roundtree. Roundtree! Touchdown! 59. And that high up, where the gusts of winds are a little stronger, that would really be the danger zone.
But somebody was in that crane. Did you see that?
I did see that. But it wasn't Dawn. We can't go. Be afraid of heights and get into a blimp.
I'm not sure how I did that. I really don't remember what happened.
Locke with time. Rockets with all. And again, we should point out for those tuning in late, again, Darrell Henderson, who you've probably heard about, even if you're not a Memphis fan. He came into this game leading the nation with the birthplace of homecoming back in 1911 when Missouri took on the Kansas Jayhawks. Now is Drew Locke's day likely over. It'll be Taylor Powell, the redshirt freshman out of Fayetteville, Arkansas, And you have to start thinking of this. That's playoff eye black right there. I mean, that's championship level right there. Wins in the regular season last year, and that propelled them to a bowl game. Tipped and caught. And out of bounds at the tilt. With that big NFL frame for a tight end. First down kick.
And it really played well in this ball game.
10th play of the drive for Mizzou on second down. And a modest gain up.
And Coach Dooley came in here and he had no ego about, hey, I'll change what I have to do to fit this offense.
There's Josh Heupel, the former offensive coordinator, now the head coach at UCF.
On going forward to the rest of the year.
They got a veteran offensive line. They've got an NFL quarterback, an NFL tight end, 2 good running backs.
That's kind of how I wore mine when I played.
Trying to stay in bounds. Kentucky Vanderbilt, because their next opponent will be the Kentucky Wildcats on this very field a week from now. And if Missouri really wants to make a statement, they'll upset the Wildcats. A statement made.
Definitely have to keep their eye on. And I know they're going to have their eye on what Drew Lock and Jalen Knox and Amari Crockett, Larry Roundtree, all who have played returning starters. In the SEC, that's where the game is won, in the trenches. If you can block the defensive line, you can be consistent up front and get pressure on the court.
That schedule.
Yeah, and the next 2 weeks, you talk about Kentucky and Florida, before you think about moving down the road, those are going to be program-demanding games right there, decide where you go. And you see continuing pushing.
Is this a game of rugby? 5, Tyler Beatty. Bobbled.
Forcible contact with that helmet. He's going to get the call every time, and unfortunate for him.
Missouri